Hello and welcome. It's 6 p.m. India time or 12:30 GMT. First up, news from South Asia. No foreign leader would attend Imran Khan's inauguration. The Pakistani Foreign Ministry on Thursday put speculation to rest by denying reports that South Asian leaders, including India's Prime Minister, might be invited to Pakistani Prime Minister-elect Imran Khan's inauguration. Now, the clarification came at the weekly media briefing in Islamabad this afternoon. Meanwhile, the Pakistani Foreign Ministry spokesperson said that Islamabad is concerned over the US elevating India to Tier 1 of its Strategic Trade Authorization status, which will ease export controls for sale of high-technology products to India. The spokesperson also said that Pakistan under Prime Minister-elect Imran Khan will continue high-level engagements with Afghanistan.
इस सिलसिले में पीटीआई की एक ट्वीट मुझे बताया गया है कि अभी हो गई है, वो बड़ी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव है और उसको रिप्लाई कर रही है और कोई फॉरेन लीडर्स पीटीआई के लीडर्स जो हैं वो उस मीटिंग में शामिल नहीं होंगे। ये बड़ी सादगी के साथ की जाएगी, इसमें पीटीआई ज़्यादा रोशनी डाल सकेगी ना, वो पीछे।
Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party has invited Indian cricketers Sunil Gavaskar, Kapil Dev and Navjot Singh Sidhu, besides actor Amir Khan, for the inauguration, which is likely to be held on the 11th or 12th of August. Navjot Singh Sidhu has accepted the invitation. Calling Imran Khan a man of character, Sidhu hopes that he will build bridges and break barriers and unite the people of the two countries.
It is a great honor and it is a wonderful gesture. So I see infinite possibilities with Khan Sahab. देखिए दो चीजें हैं, एक वो है पॉलिसी है जो सरकार की है, देश की है, मैं उसका हमेशा सम्मान करता रहा हूं और हमेशा उसके आगे झुकता भी रहूंगा। लेकिन मेरा एक पर्सनल ओपिनियन है साहब कि स्पोर्ट्समैन break barriers, they cut across frontiers, they unite people. I go there as a goodwill person, I go there with bonhomie, I go there as a sportsman, as a politician, I go there with positivity. You'll have to take permissions. If I'm allowed, I will definitely go, sir. I will definitely go, and I consider it as, you know, a huge honor, one. Number two, I also consider it of being an instrument of God's goodwill.
And WION's very own Anas Malik now joins me live from Islamabad. Good evening, Anas. What are you picking up about the guest list for Imran Khan's inauguration? Has the date been fixed yet?
Well, Ramesh, the date has not yet been fixed, primarily because it is subjected to that winning notification from the Election Commission of Pakistan. After that, the assembly will be formally convened and then in the first session, after the members take oath, the speaker will be elected and then the Prime Minister will then be elected. So it's a long process as of now, as it seems. The Election Commission is expected to issue the formal notifications of the winning candidates by the 6th of August, and all of the formalities are expected to be completed by the 10th of August, subsequently resulting in considering that only if these formalities are done in time. So on the 11th of August, the Pakistan's Constituent Assembly, the newly constituent Assembly, will take oath. Now on to the oath of Imran Khan and the guest list. As of now, there hasn't been any formal guest list that has been received. The Prime Minister office would be looking into it, what we've been told, and that the presidency would not be having a direct input in it as well. The probability of foreign dignitaries coming in has also been ruled out. Just today, while addressing to the weekly briefing, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal categorically ruled out, saying that no foreign dignitaries will be attending the swearing in of Imran Khan. That this decision was taken by the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf in light of the recommendations of the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs. What we understand is that this was taken due to the time constraints that the foreign dignitaries would not be able to show up on such a short notice. That is why. But no formal guest list has yet been released. What we understand is that it will be compiled with consultations with PTI. But on to what we've learned is that what also has been confirmed by PTI spokesperson Fawad Chaudhry, that Imran Khan's close friends will be invited. That includes Kapil Dev, Navjot Singh Sidhu, and Sunil Gavaskar, and that Bollywood superstar Amir Khan as well. Yes, Ramesh.
And also, very quickly, Anas, talking about the austerity measure that Imran Khan spoke about in his inaugural maiden address to the media, so to speak. Is it certain that he will not move into the official or the palatial Prime Minister's house, but rather choose a smaller residence in the Minister's enclave?
Well, as of now, the chances of that seem very dim. Imran Khan has categorically said that he will not be moving to the Prime Minister house that is at the Sharai Dastur, the Constitution Avenue. However, there is a probability due to the security concerns. He had said that he would opt to live in his Bani Gala residence, and he wouldn't be the first one to do so. The previous Prime Minister, Shahid Khaqan Abbasi, he was also living in his own house in Islamabad's F7 area. But in Imran Khan's case, the problem lies is that his house is actually on a hilltop. So the reason there are constraints when it comes to security, we've seen a lot of security deployment over there, a lot of security measures being undertaken by the Islamabad administration, but by and large they say that it's not safe for him to live at his Bani Gala residence. So a decision on that is yet to be finally is yet to be taken. But what we understand is that he might just have to leave his cozy house of Bani Gala and might have to shift to a smaller house at the Minister's enclave. But that is in principle that he is not yet to, as of now, what we understand from the PTI leaders is that he will not be shifting to the Prime Minister's house. Yes, Ramesh.
Among the worst defaulters was Manipur. Less than 3% of the documents sent to the provincial administration were verified. The state of West Bengal returned only 6% of the documents that were sent to them. And Bihar verified nearly 5,000 out of nearly 68,000 documents. As a result, 5 lakh people were excluded from the final draft of the Assam citizenship list because of other states failed to verify their citizenship claim. Due to the lax attitude of authorities, many members of the same family got a different verdict, all due to red tapeism.
लगभग 1,20,000 के करीब डॉक्यूमेंट भेजे गए थे और 14-15 हजार के बीच की फिगर है जो मेरे पास आंकड़ा भेजा है स्टेट कोऑर्डिनेटर ने, उतने उनको प्राप्त हुए हैं वहां से। वेस्ट बंगाल ने हमें रिक्वेस्ट किया था कि हमको अगर थोड़ा सा मैन पावर सपोर्ट दे दिया जाए, तो मेरा जो कलकत्ता में ऑफिस है मैंने वहां से कुछ अधिकारियों को उनकी मदद के लिए लगाया था, क्योंकि उनकी स्पेसिफिक रिक्वेस्ट थी और हमें लग भी रहा था कि संख्या क्योंकि ज्यादा है और वहां से आया नहीं था बहुत दिन तक, तो ये तो बहुत, जब हम अंत में जब वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग हुई हमने परस्यू करने के बाद काफी, कि जब रिजल्ट्स नहीं आ रहे थे तो हमने पूछा कि क्या कारण है, तो उन्होंने बताया कि उनको ये समस्याएं हैं और उस समस्याओं में उन्होंने ये भी बताया कि हमको थोड़ा अगर आप मैन पावर दे देंगे, तो मैन पावर दिया हमने, लेकिन अंत तक हमें सिर्फ करीबन 12-13-14 हजार के करीब ही डॉक्यूमेंट प्राप्त हुए। कई लोगों के डॉक्यूमेंट जो वहां से इशू हुए थे उनका रिजल्ट्स नहीं प्राप्त होने के बाद हमें ऑल्टरनेटिव मैकेनिज्म करना पड़ा।
Moving on, the US has confirmed India's Republic Day invitation to President Donald Trump. India has invited Donald Trump to be the chief guest at its 70th annual Republic Day celebrations in January next year. But White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders said that the Trump government has not decided on it just yet. If Trump accepts the invitation, then he will become only the second US president to be the chief guest at India's Republic Day celebrations. Former US President Barack Obama attended the Republic Day celebrations in 2015.
I know that the invitation has been extended, but I don't believe a final decision has been made. I do know that both Secretary Mattis and Secretary Pompeo will be traveling to India, I believe it's next month, and we'll begin the dialogue and the process and potential discussion for a presidential visit later in the year.
Now, over the years, several world leaders have attended India's Republic Day celebration since it first began in the year 1950. But some nations have featured multiple times on India's invitation list. France, for instance, along with the United Kingdom, tops the list. Notably, Britain's Queen Elizabeth was the Republic Day chief guest in the year 1961. India has friendly ties with its neighbour Bhutan, and naturally so, The Himalayan nation was invited to the Republic Day 4 times. Also invited 4 times was the former Soviet Union and its successor state, Russia. Indonesian President Sukarno was the chief guest at the first Republic Day celebration, and the Southeast Asian nation was invited for the Republic Day on 3 occasions. Now, protests have erupted in Denmark as the burqa ban comes into effect. Hundreds of people rallied in the Danish capital of Copenhagen in protest against a new ban on wearing full-face veils in public. The protesters, many of whom wore the veil, accused Denmark's government of infringing women's right to dress as they choose and discriminating against the minority Muslim community. Denmark's parliament enacted the ban in the month of May, joining France and other European Union countries which have brought in a similar ban. The Danish government said that it was upholding secular and democratic values through the ban, which would allow the police to instruct women to remove their veils or order them to leave public places.
I'm very happy for the turnout. I'm so glad that so many Danes are ready to stand with us in solidarity. And so today I'm very happy in spite of this discriminating law that's been legislated.
The fact that you could actually make a law specifically targeted at some minorities are extremely scary. And if we don't do anything about it now, I don't know where we will end. Like, what will the next law be? If we don't say stop here, when will we say stop? And I think that's, we have to stand together and say this is too much.
The opposition parties have condemned the ban and said that it was creating fear in the society.
I mean, what we see with this law that is putting into place today, as I'm speaking here, is actually that we are pushing people out of our society instead of integrating and making our society able to absorb all kinds of people. We are pushing them out. We're creating fear through this legislation, which basically is an Islamophobic law that was voted through.
But the Danish government defended the ban and said that it was taking a stand against quote-unquote political Islam.
Well, we want to take a stand against political Islam, and we want to do this by banning the headscarf, the scarf where you have covered all of your face, so you're not able to see the other person's face. We think that it's a core value in the Danish society and also in other Western society that you're able to see the person that you're talking to. And also we want to take a stand against the fundamentalist groups within the Danish society.
All right, shifting focus from Europe now to the African continent. 3 people were killed in Zimbabwe's capital Harare after security forces fired at rioting opposition supporters. Zimbabwe's ruling ZANU-PF party won the majority of seats in the federal legislature after sweeping rural constituencies by huge margins. This has now set the stage for President Emerson Mnangagwa's victory. The conflict between protesters and troops began after backers of the Movement for Democratic Change suspected rigging of the elections and an attempt by the ruling party to steal victory from their candidate Nelson Chamisa. Meanwhile, Zimbabwe's government deployed defense forces to help maintain public order.
We hold the opposition MDC alliance and its whole leadership responsible for this disturbance of national peace, which was meant to disrupt the electoral process. Equally, we hold the party and its leadership responsible for any loss of life, injury, or damage to property that arise from these acts of political violence, which they aided and abetted.
The government has invoked Section 37(1) of the Public Order and Security Act, Chapter 11(17), which authorizes the incorporation of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces into the law enforcement agency role of maintaining law and order.
We condemn in the strongest sense the action that was taken today. There is no justification whatsoever for the brutality we experienced today.